Hello and welcome to my channel, Somewhere to Travel. I'm glad that you're here today. Today we're going to talk about Albania. So if you want some information on Albania, you're in the right place. Today I continue my Balkan retirement trip. So if you missed any of my videos on Romania, Bulgaria, or North Macedonia, make sure that you go back and watch them after this video. Let's talk about the three locations that I visited in Albania. I visited Durrës, Berat, and Tirana. I started on my way on a 4.5 hour trip. It was a van and bus trip from Ohrid, North Macedonia to Durrës. So if you didn't know it, in Albania or any of the Balkan countries, the easiest way to travel is by bus. So it was a uneventful bus trip, but a long one. So I arrived in Durrës and I stayed in a really nice hotel right across the street from the beach. It was really nice to walk on that beach, and it was really relaxing also. While I was in Durrës, I also went to the Roman amphitheater, Durrës Castle, which is from the 5th century. I saw the Venetian Tower and the city walls. So this was only like a 15-minute walk from my hotel, so I had a really great location there in Durrës. Durrës definitely felt like a beach town, and I enjoyed seeing all the palm trees and everything while I was there. The next day, I decided to book a day trip to Berat, which is one of the oldest cities in Europe. So my tour was through Get Your Guide. It was an all-day tour. It was around $50. It wasn't all that expensive. My tour guide came and picked me up and brought me back to my hotel. So while I was in Berat, I saw the Berat Castle, the statue of Constantine the Great, St. Mary's Church, which is on the castle grounds, with its amazing painted frescoes on the inside of the church, was really amazing to see. I also walked around the Ottoman town, known as the town of 1,000 windows. And I loved just the feeling of the town with the cobblestone streets, etc. I really wish that I'd had more time to spend there because I really enjoyed that town. The last town that I went to is called Tirana, which is the capital of Albania. It felt like a big city, and it was a big city. I had a really cute renovated hotel that was in like an old home that had been renovated. It was right in the middle of the town, so I had a really good location to be able to walk around. So while I was in Tirana, I visited the farmers market, Skanderberg Square, and the Bunk Art Museum 2, which is a former shelter bunker in case of a nuclear attack. It's one of over 700,000 bunkers that are still in Albania. It was a really interesting history of the communist secret police and the persecution of Albania's people. I also went to a place called the House of Leaves, which is the former home of the Gestapo during World War II. Both the bunker and the House of Leaves gave a sobering glance into the history of Albania. I enjoyed these three different towns because they were all really different. Durrës was more of a beach town. Berat was a well-preserved town from the Ottoman era, and Tirana was more of a city, but it had a good mixture of historical sites and local cafes, bars, restaurants, parks, etc. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about my trip to Albania. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll be glad to answer any that I can. And don't forget to come back next time to hear about Kotor, Montenegro. See you soon. Bye-bye.